Welcome back to Coding. So guys, I hope you are enjoying the video that I'm posting for you. Already completed the database playlist. So in today's lesson, what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about networks, and this will be a whole playlist about everything. So now we are going to learn what is a network, what are the goals of a network, applications of a network. So by seeing this burger, you must be having a water in your mouth. So treat yourself with a burger after completing this concept. So guys, if you're new to my channel, please do like it, share, subscribe to my channel. Already on my YouTube channel, I have posted short videos, that is Excel tricks, C, C++, Java, Python, and everything that is useful for you. So guys, do check out the videos that are useful for you and share it with your friend. So let's get started with the video and understand the concept of network and dive into network. To the very first thing, what do we mean by a network? So whenever we are talking about a network, we all know that is sharing something. That is called as a network. Now how we are performing that sharing? By the interconnection of a computer. So basically, as a definition, what we will say, an interconnected collection of autonomous computers are called as a network. So now what do we mean by autonomous computers? So whenever I'm talking about an autonomous word in this definition, what it means, this means that no computer on the network can start, stop or control any other computer. Means that whenever they are connected with each other, they are not going to start anything or not going to stop anything or are going to control any of the part. Just they are going to do what? Exchanging of information capable when they are interconnected with each other. That is basically known as a network. As you can see on the screen also, this is basically a network in which the computers are connected together and they are sharing some information, or they can say, we can say we are sharing some resources. So now from that, the network definition only, we come out to the goals of the network. Into the second part, that is what do we mean by network goals. So whenever I am talking about a network goals, for what does it mean? Suppose say I want to use some single resource and I want to reduce my cost and I want to perform that in an interconnected form. I will use a network. So what is the benefits of a network? Number one thing is resource sharing. The aim is to make all programs, data and peripherals available to everyone of the network irrespective of the physical location of the resources. What do you mean by resource sharing? Suppose say you have a printer, like one printer is present and you have multiple number of computers. So now what we'll do in resource sharing, we'll not connect each of the computer with a single printer. We'll just have one printer and all, that printer will be connected to all of the computers together in a form of a network, so that what we are using it as a resource and sharing to all of the other things. Second comes the reliability. When I'm talking about reliability, a reliability means a file can have options on two or three different machines. So if one is unavailable, the other copies could be used. Now, if I have a file, so what we are using is we are using it to be reliable to be work on every file. So for that, what we are going to use, we are going to use with the help of a network. That comes to its reliability. That if in any case the hardware crashes or any other thing happen, so what we can do, we can access that file into some another system. For example, in military, banking, air reservation, many other applications, it is of great importance. Suppose say it is not that if one system is not working, they cannot perform the task on the other system, because it is a whole network, so they can access that file everywhere. Third come the cost factor. Now as I told you in the first case only, that we are using a simple single printer. So whenever I am using a single printer attached to 10 computers, obviously it is saving my cost. So that comes about the cost factor. Like whenever I am using a network, I am sharing the resources. According to sharing the resources, it is cost effectively. Personal computer have better price performance than microcomputer. So it better to have PCs one per use with data storage on one shared with file server machine, means on only shared on one and but will be available on other system also. Fourth point is communication medium. Using a network, it is possible for manager working for a part to prepare financial report of the company. The changes at one end can be immediately noticed at the other. Suppose say any changes like are maintained in your record. Suppose say you are a student, any changes that are made in your record will be reflected to each and every place wherever the record has been published. So that is a form of a network in which whenever I am placing any changes to one record from any network, it will be published to every other place. So that is the basically the communication medium. So this is basically the network goal. As you can see the picture also, there are some advantages of a network and disadvantages of the network. You can give it a read through and understand what do we mean by network goals and what are the basic advantages and disadvantages. In an overall, network goal is to reduce the cost and also to use the files and things everywhere wherever we want. So that is the basic use of network goals, reducing cost and resource sharing and reliability. That we have is the application of network. So now, as we taught that network have some goals: sharing of resources, sharing storage, reliability, resource sharing. Now what are the application network? So now computer network have a major impact on the society, but it is of more important thing is application of network. Now number one is sharing. The potential advantage of network is to provide an easy and flexible mean of sharing. So now we can divide sharing into three basic parts. That is, first is the peripheral. Now peripherals, what do we mean? Any of the things that we are using. Suppose say a printer, that is called a peripheral. So we know that if I'm going to buy a printer, that will be obviously expensive. So sharing take place in peripheral. These are often expensive. It is impractical for a computer on a network to have both its laser printer and dot matrix printer. Suppose say with one system I say I want to fix a dot matrix printer also, and I also want to use a laser printer. So it will be very expensive. So for that purpose we use a sharing protocol. That means sharing the network, all the contents over the network using one single peripheral. Second is use of multi-user system can share and exchange information number of ways. Example, sending electronic mail or having control access to the same firm files or database. Now, the simple example of a network, what we can say is a multi-user. Suppose say whenever you use Gmail, you might be have any other place, but whenever you enter anything in a Gmail, it will obviously be affected wherever you are sitting. You just need to log in into your Gmail account and you can access whatever you have sent to on your mail. So that way Gmail is a part that help us to access anywhere, wherever place we are using it. Next, we have the traditional time sharing system. All control is performed centrally. If the processor fails, the entire system fails. In a network system, this need not be the case. The failure of one should not have the deafening effect on the rest. Means whenever I have connected into a network, if one system fails, if one system has a hardware problem, any other problem, so it will not affect any other of the system. But what we can do, we can use that system to perform the tasks which were missing. Second point that comes in the application of network is the access to remote database. So another major area of network use is to access remote database. It is easy for the average person sitting at his PC to make reservation for aeroplanes, trains, hotels, and so on in the world with the instant confirmation. Now we have some confirmation things like if I want to book a ticket for anything, just I have go to visit that website. I have to check the database of the number of things available, and just with a click of a confirmation I can book that ticket. So basically all this is performed in a network. We also know that different types of network: LAN, MAN, WAN. We are going to discuss all these in the further videos, so you have to stay tuned with it. So if you are till now you are watching this video and if you like it, please do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel so to get everything detailed and clear with it. And also you can see the picture side by side explaining you that whatever we are discussing over here. Third part is the communication facility. A third category of potential widespread network uses a communication medium. It is possible for everyone, not just people in the computer business, to send and receive electronic email, like whatever things we want to use. So basically that is the communication facility that is provided with the network. Nowadays there are so many social media platforms which help works with the network, like Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, email. So all of these are working with the network. No matter wherever place we are, we can just access that information, we can share that information. So basically we are performing this whole with the help of a network. So we are going to discuss each and everything in detail, like what we mean by ARPANET, what are different types of networks in the upcoming videos. So for till then, I have told you what is a network, what are the network goals, and what are the applications of a network. So you first of all must be clear about what do we mean by a network and what are the network goals and applications of a network. So guys, I hope you must be clear about what do we mean by a network and what are the applications and goals of a network. So guys, if you are clear about this, do let me know in the comment section what do we mean by a network according to your understanding, and also do let me know what are the content you want on my YouTube channel. So guys, if you like it, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and also you can check out the short videos for easy tips and tricks. And thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling and take care.